Let's talk about the new hero in town, Ethereum. Ethereum is not new, but it is definitely hero these past 2 months. It's sitting at $4,400 right now, 4,402. And I've talked about Ethereum previously as well. We have talked about its bullishness and bearishness. I'm going to talk about its short term and long term, and what you should expect from Ethereum in the last quarter of the year. I generally don't talk about long term of coins, but I think Ethereum is a project that I should touch upon its long term. For me, long term is multiple months, because generally I try to look at coins performances in certain amount of days, because you can take trades with them. But on Ethereum, we're going to talk about what to expect by the year end. Before that, let's talk about its short term. While we go around and we talk about how Bitcoin completed this double top structure and then did deliver on it, we saw same double top structure on XRP. If you watch all my videos, you would have seen that XRP did complete it as well, but it didn't deliver, and we appreciated XRP for holding strong. Well, you look at Ethereum, it didn't even bother completing it. You have one top, you have a second top, and it didn't bother going down. So it didn't even bother completing this structure. It just shows that it is holding really, really, really well. Now, the short-term perspective is simple. As long as it holds $4,000, Ethereum is not going to go down. It is not going to turn bearish. The only thing you can expect is go and hit 4,500 when it was down to a few days ago, and when it was down towards the area of $4,210. I said the same thing. Now it is at 4,400. I'm saying the same thing. First target being 4,500. The next is always the new all-time high and going and hitting $5,000. All that is on the table if 4,000 is intact. We can start getting bearish if it loses the area of $4,000. If that is not happening, Ethereum can take its sweet time by going to 4,200, 4,500, 4,200. It can do the drama, but if 4,000 is intact, it is not turning bearish. This is the most solid and psychologically good established support area for Ethereum. This is where a lot of moon boys, they will end up buying Ethereum. Now, the long-term perspective, short-term we discuss. Long-term perspective, where can Ethereum go? Honestly speaking, I think that Ethereum can stretch to $6,000 till end of December if we see a bullish market. Now, when I say bullish market, what kind of bullish market we are talking about? We are talking about a market that we saw in January 2025, or what we saw in November, December 2024. If this November, December is going to be like that, 6,000 is on the table. If the market turns green, we get bullish momentum, all coins, all markets starts turning green. We are seeing small coins going up 200%, bigger projects are going up 100%. Those kind of movements as minimum, then yes. If that is not happening, I would pretty much consider that, okay, Ethereum is actually struggling, and Ethereum is done with the all-time high by, I don't know how much dollars it has added in comparison to 2021. Let's call it an extra $100 or $200. I'm not going to bother and check. But this is pretty much it. And I think then you should prepare for Ethereum to break $4,000 and start turning bearish. You need to understand, Ethereum is not, it doesn't come with this sales pitch of limited supply. With Bitcoin, they can create scarcity, but that is not the case scenario with Ethereum. Ethereum is an unlimited supply coin. You can mine and create as much as you want. There is a burning mechanism, but with the decreasing fees in Ethereum network, that burning will slow down too. Because it's the gas fee that you use to buy back and burn. If the gas fee is going to go down, you are not going to buy back that much. And that means that there is going to be more inflation than what we have anticipated and what is out there. The upgrades have helped, but I am really, really certain that if the gas fees reduce further, as they are working on it, it is going to lead to an overall disaster. You need to understand that subsidizing networks is one of the dangerous things. That is something that Solana is doing, and behind the scenes Solana is always would be a stretch, but at least for past few months Solana is in loss, $200 to $300 million per month because of their transactions, because it operates in a subsidized manner. By looking like the cheapest blockchain, it costs them money. Considering all that it has such a massive supply, if it doesn't create 6,000 this year, next year we will see Ethereum plummeting, because it is going to be the second year of bear market. It's not the standard bear market what we have seen. You are sitting in one right now. All year has passed and nothing has happened. Maybe now you would have realized it. I mean, you have seen 9 months, and if you still don't understand, you are sitting in a bear, what can I do? Anyway, it's not a market where you can look at Bitcoin and think. Look at the rest of the market, it is in shit. Nothing is moving. Look at ICP, look at Cardano, look at anything. I mean, people are happy about Cardano just because of the fact it went from 30-40 cents to 80 cents. They're not looking at the fact it went down from $3 down that much. It hasn't recovered. Same is the case scenario with every famous coin out there, with an exception of a few coins that are creating all-time high on daily basis like BNB. The rest of the market is pretty much in shit, and I think that considering how the market is, you're not sitting in a bull run. That's not how 2024 was, one. That's not how 2021 was. That's not how bull markets are. Even 2020 was better than what we are seeing in 2025. So considering that, next year will be bear market as well. And if that is the case scenario, Ethereum will lose 4,000 and then it will start dipping. So that's my long-term perspective on Ethereum. But if we see bullish momentum in the last quarter, things can change. Things can improve, but I'll come back. I'll share the 2026 perspective in December. First, we need to see how the market develops, because now we are only left with 3 months. 3 months of bullishness. I think it will be a stretch. Maybe we will get 2 months green out of 4 months. You have September, October, November, December. If we just get 2 green months, I think that would be enough. And it would have really helped if the market had retraced, but it didn't. So that will make things difficult. I'm still hoping that the last quarter is green, but it is becoming more and more questionable. That is something I've shared in my VIP videos anyway, but I wanted to come out and share here the perspective as well. Thank you for watching the video. If you have any questions, or I have touched on a topic and you expect me to explain a bit more, I'll try my best to explain that to you in the comments. Leave a comment, and I'm not going to tell you to like and subscribe, because if you're not interacting with the video, or if you're not subscribed, you're not going to see all the 10 videos that I make every day. You're going to miss out on it, and I think you are educated enough to understand what to subscribe and what not to, because if you want to miss out on it, then why not? It's for your own good, and you should know better what is good for you.